Okay, so a few days ago, I actually showed off the venti that I actually pulled a few days ago from the current banner, and I decided that, you know what, to help everyone out, to help out the newer people, and to help out the people who haven't had any of these characters, I'm gonna actually showcase my characters that I have, because I have some of them built. I have them somewhat decent levels, somewhat decent stats, and I'm just gonna go over all of the people in this banner, and maybe for future banners if you guys are enjoying this little series that I got going. And so in the last video I showed off Venti, and today I'm going to show off the Razor, because Razor is the other person who I have actually built quite decently. The other two, I'm working on them. Okay, hopefully within the next like week or two, these two showcases will come out. So if you guys need to know what you want on your Venti and you want my input, because I'm going to try to give as free to play experience kind of input as possible, because I don't like to whale. I'm not the type of person to whale. I do sometimes whale, yes, don't get me wrong, like in that one video a few days ago, but more time I like to keep as free to play as possible. So you're free to play player, this is the guide for you. So today, Razor, man like Razor, all right? First of all, we're going to show you what he can do. So let us go over to a dungeon. Okay, so let's start up with one of these lot. There we go. And then E. Alright. So this is what I want to say, yeah, about his Q. His ult, right? I don't think there's anyone in the game who has a cooler ult. Like, look at this. There's literally like a wolf, a werewolf. It's sick. It's literally I can't get over it. It's literally like one of the coolest ults in the game. The only problem I have with it is, as you can see in the bottom right, whenever I switch to him, that it is on a very long cooldown. It's like a 30-second cooldown. So, you know, it will take a while before you can use it again, but that just means in the time it takes to use it again, to unlock it again, I can just sorry, I have to concentrate there. Yeah, I can literally just get it back within that time limit, so it's, you know, it's fine in the end. These Hydro Abyss mages are so annoying, man. Their shield just takes forever. Of all of the Abyss mages, they're the worst. But you know, with Razor, it's not that deep. Also, while I'm here, I might as well just say that obviously this isn't just for Razor, this is for pretty much everyone in the game. You need to make use of like the elemental reactions. So you'll see most of the time when I'm doing the bigger damage, it's when I'm getting like, what's it called, melt or freeze or superconduct, all of that off. So yeah, take that into account obviously for when you're trying to do damage output in it. And here we go, there we go. That was actually way too long. Anyway, easy. So that was the showcase. Okay, let's get back to the build and show you guys what you need on Margazer. So what you guys just saw was Razor's potential. Okay, that was a very good showcase, simply because I actually put on much higher artifacts than what I usually would run him on, because he's not in my main team, he's not in any of my main teams. I have him somewhat raised because I used to use him back when I was free to play, didn't have that many characters, but now I have a lot of characters that I don't really use him. I haven't raised him that well, but for the sake of the showcase, I put on a lot better weapons and artifacts and whatnot, right? So he's a sub DPS. You want to go for, you know, let's get into the stats, right? You want to go for attack, okay? He's a main DPS. You can maybe run him as a sub DPS, but he is, I will say this now, hands down the best main DPS for any free to play player. The best 4-star main DPS in the game, 100%, okay? So you want to always try to get as much attack percentage as you can out of him. Crit rate, very bad, very bad crit rate. You would want more crit rate and crit damage. Again, you want crit rate and crit damage to be this high usually, so you'd want more of a balance, if I'm being honest. But you know, with this crit damage and this crit rate, I don't crit very often, but when I do, it hits hard. Okay, we've got decent energy recharge, so you couldn't tell in that clip because the domain I was in increases the cooldown, and like you get less energy, so it takes a while. But 149, very good for him. And we also got some electro damage bonus, right? So this, again, attack, it's all about the attack. So because of that, we have on our weapon the prototype Archaic. Again, best free to play option for him, hands down. Okay, if you have a 5-star weapon, if you have the Wolf's, what's it called, you have the Wolf's Gravestone, I think that's what it's called, I might be wrong. The Wolf's Gravestone is the best 5-star, hands down. But that's the same for any main DPS character in the game. The Wolf's Gravestone is the best Claymore in the game for any Claymore user, right? But if we're going free to play, prototype Archaic, 100%, hands down, not even a question. Okay, we get the base attack of 565, which is very, very high, and we get 27.6% increase on the attack. Then for the artifacts, again, like I said, I don't really usually run these. These are very, very high and very, very good. These are extremely good. These gladiator sets that I'm using right now are the ones I would usually put on Zhao, and they are dumb, I'll be honest. Right, so for a typical person, you probably, as you can see here, I got 2000 attack. For a typical person that's free to play, that's not got max artifacts and not got the best substats, you probably get about 16 to 1700 attack rather than 2000. But on the set that I usually run him on, he's got about like 1600, 1700, but that's with them, like half of them on 0 still, not even maxed out. So this is, like I said, for the sake of this video, 2000 attack. Wait, let's go into the substats. And again, level 20 gladiators. You just want to go full gladiator for him, okay? Or 4-piece gladiator, maybe with 1 offset. That's what I needed to do to get the electro damage bonus. But individual artifacts, right? We have the flower, which gives crit rate, attack, crit damage, and attack percentage. This is a god piece, okay? Pretty much. So your one probably won't be as good, but this is basically what you want to go for. Gladiator, try to get as much attack as you can. Throw in some crit rate, crit damage, great. If you throw in energy recharge and stuff like that, again, amazing. Again, as you can see here, I got the elemental mastery and energy recharge with the attack percentage. This is again what you want to go for. Like I said, you'll see every single one of my pieces always has attack percentage on it, because we want to get as much attack on this guy as possible. Then for the Sand of Eon, we have crit damage, no attack unfortunately on this. That's because the actual piece itself is attack percentage, so that's fine. Then you want to go for electro damage bonus. It doesn't matter. This is why I usually say, if you're going to run a full 4 set, always have the goblet as the off piece if you need to, because more time you'll get like the elemental damage bonus from a piece that doesn't fit. Basically, I don't have a what's it called, an electro damage bonus gladiator piece, so that's why I had to go with this. Oh, and substats, crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, that's fine. And last but not least, we got a crit damage headpiece, right, with attack percentage, flat attack, then defense percentage, flat defense. This could be better as well, but for what it is, I think it's actually quite decent. You could interchange the crit damage with the crit rate if you want, depending on what you need more. If you have very low crit rate, like I have 11%, I would actually say go crit rate. You probably want to crit more rather than crit harder, if that makes sense, right? Because in the long run, it makes more sense. So I would say go crit rate rather than crit damage, and then you'll be good. Also, I probably should have said this earlier. My Razor are C5. Okay, so your guys' one probably won't be as OP. So yeah, that is it. That is how you would build Razor. So main takeaways: You want a prototype archaic. If you have a Wolf's Gravestone, great, amazing for you. But for free to plays, prototype is probably the best you'll get. Artifacts, you want to go for 4-piece gladiator set. And for substats, you want to go as much attack as you can get. Preferably attack percentage over base attack, because attack percentage just ends up working out better. And on the goblet, you want to make sure you have electro damage bonus, and on the headpiece you want to make sure you have crit rate or crit damage. Either one of them will do. And then yeah, obviously just raise your talents as you would expect for anyone. Some characters you can obviously get away with not increasing the normal attack, but for main DPS you do actually need high main normal attack, so you do need to increase that. I would even say this is probably more important than the rest of them, to be totally honest with you. And constellations are amazing but not necessary, okay? So yeah, like I said, best 4-star and free to play main DPS in the game, 100%. If you guys have him, make sure you're using him. If you don't have any other 5-star main DPS, I would say 100% look into Razor, try build him and see what you can get out of him, because he is amazing. But anyway, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, make sure you smash the thumbs up. And if you've seen the video up to here and you think there's anything that I should change on my Razor, let me know. I'm always saying I'm happy to take what you guys say into account, because I'm not a pro at this. You know, I do what looks right, what I see other people doing, and taking that into account. And if there's something that you guys see that I should be doing, let me know. I'll do it. I'll try it out, and hopefully I can make my players even more stronger than they already are. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.